Right guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, my name is Jamie. This is Martin.
Hi guys.
This is a ropey old Fiesta that we're calling the Riced Fiesta. And on Instagram, this was actually Martin's idea, we were going to do a Q&A on the Fiesta because we need to answer some questions.
A lot of questions.
A lot of questions need to be answered.
A lot of questions getting fired around.
Yeah, a lot of claims being fired around as well. So we need to go through them, mainly because I don't think we've been through any of it.
No.
This car sort of appeared, and then it appeared in my life, and now in your life, and it's here to stay. Let's just say that. So we're going to start going through your comments, start, really delving in a bit as to the build, what's going on with it, and just general chit chat on this car to clear the air as well, I think. Because there's a lot of questions that are unanswered, which you guys need to know about, I think.
I think so. Well, do some shout outs, Instagram names.
Do some shout outs, yeah, we'll do some shout outs as well. Sounds good to me.
I think the first one, which
we're going to touch on, yeah. First one.
I have read a lot of comments everywhere.
He looks at the comments. I tend not to on YouTube. If you want to chat to me, Instagram, Facebook, but YouTube, nah. I don't go on YouTube comments these days. But it was, when are you going to clean it?
Yes.
That was the main thing. Are you going to clean the car?
So, Dutch Speed Racing.
Yeah, firstly.
I'm planning on washing it first. Which, I do know Dutch Speed Racing.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a joke there, as in the fact that on the YouTube there was an awful amount of people, when are you going to wash it?
Yeah.
Now, as you know, I do sandblasting. That gets very dusty, as you can see from the back of the car.
This has been sat for a week and a bit, and look how bad it is.
It is caked, and I've given it a block to the airline, so there is no point. Plus, it doesn't run.
Yeah.
The time you've seen it running, we push it there and back.
Yeah, literally.
To get it out the drop in the door.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't happen.
So the reality is, I think that we're so focused on making the car. It's a little doggy that's just come in.
Oh, little doggy!
There's a little doggy coming in for the Q&A. Basically,
question answers.
The car is so we're focused on the underneath. We're focused on the rust. We're focused on making the car not fall apart underneath. Not to be necessarily worried about its condition on top at the moment. Yeah. We want to get into the bits that you probably aren't going to see. That's what you've been seeing recently, especially in the videos. Is we're working so much on the underneath that we want to make sure that's done before we even touch and clean away and start really going through rust or whatever that's going on the body. Mainly because I don't want to add to what we've already got going on as well. It would worry me to find more and then scare me off a little bit, although it wouldn't scare you because you're like, yeah, it just takes it in stride sort of thing.
It just is what it is.
That's the main thing. It's in a dusty environment. There's no need to clean it, and it's a bit of a silly thing to have to answer straight away. Is when are you going to clean it? The question should really be, when are we going to finish welding it? That's really where
what is next?
What is next underneath? Yeah. So next up,
I think.
Go on.
Wheels,
because someone photoshopped. It was actually a Photoshop of
we got
PSW Venoms on this car in white. And although I didn't think of changing the wheels at the time, I found that looked so good. I was like, oh my god, it's so period correct. And these TSWs, although really cool, I do like them. The Venoms are like, everyone knows the Venoms. Nathaniel, shout out
for the Photoshop.
I don't know if that leaves us in a spot as to ask if anyone's got any TSW Venoms in 4x100 fit.
I've had a look on eBay.
4x108.
I think there was one set, and I wasn't sure if they were sold or not sold, but changing the wheels.
It's a big thing.
Yes.
I think we have to wait till the end to do that, or near the end when we know what's going on with the bodywork and other things.
At the minute, they look spot on white.
Yeah. It did look amazing. I was so happy.
Great work.
Are you trimming the inside? It's hit and miss. Depending on what engine we go for, is dependent on what car we might be able to switch the interior to.
I think we're definitely going boot build.
We're going boot build. We're going. I personally want to go PS2 with Need for Speed Underground 2 in there.
So we're going PS2
because it's so period correct. Like, how funny would that be to have two PS2 controllers coming out the back of it? It'd be hilarious. I think that's
You wouldn't get
of the
anything
era.
sold at a show. You'd just be
PS2 in.
Hi, Jamie.
Yeah, Need for Speed Underground 2. Sorry, mate. I'm just carrying on.
But
But I think
the cheat sheet.
yeah. If
anyone's got
cheat
any
sheet,
cheat-
oh,
anyone got any
let's do
cheat
that. It needs to be nostalgic for the era. That's the whole idea of this car. Another one was someone said, "Are you putting it back to standard? Are you restoring it back to
That's
standard?"
a lot of people
And
saying change back to standard.
I can't believe that's a question. We're trying to recapture a dead car scene, I thought.
Definitely.
And keeping the bumpers, the massive wing, the stupidity of the lights and stuff, that's the whole plan. Restoring what is already here is the idea. Yeah, it might be, you know, different from the image you see in front of you and the car you see in front of you now, but it's still something that will be, you know, very nostalgic of the time. We're not putting it back to standard though, at all. I want to put more 90s and 2000s stuff on it if I can.
Definitely.
More stupidity.
Mark on the Instagram put eye keeping the spoiler and those taillights.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Why would I want to put standards on there? I think it's so nostalgic of the era that they need to stay. The whole thing needs to stay as it is, maybe just updated into, you know, 2018 colour bodywork wise, but I think keeping the silly spoiler and that's the idea. It's really the idea of the car,
Definitely.
isn't it? Definitely.
Otherwise, you'd have just gone and bought an RS Turbo or a 1.1 Fiesta and then
I would have just restored an original RS Turbo or an original 1.1 whatever.
Definitely.
So
So the kit is staying, the spoiler is staying.
Yeah.
Again, the wheels unsure.
yeah,
We're going boot build.
we're going boot build.
Seats unsure.
Unsure. Engine unsure.
Again, a lot
hit
of
and miss.
engine, black top, RS Turbo.
Yeah. RS lump.
RS lump.
RS lump would be hilarious,
ST
but
lump. A lot of work.
yeah.
We've been toying ST170.
Yeah. I think personally, you said it originally.
I'm a big hit on the ST170
Yeah.
with everything. I want the whole car. Want to use the loom. I'll modify the loom for the lights.
Yeah.
It's not. This Fiesta is pretty bog standard, as in as far as a Mark III Fiesta of that day went.
Yeah.
So adapting the wiring loom for the lights easy. The headlights easy. You know, electric windows, which this has got because it was a 1.6 S. So
it's not easy, but it's something that is achievable, isn't
that's
it?
right.
Rewiring a car with a newer
The
age
rear
engine.
brakes, everything.
The seats, so Recaros come in ST170, so
Yeah.
you could put Recaros in it if you really
Yeah.
wanted to. The dash, you were saying about the dash, you could in theory
I think it'd be
try
quite
and
fun
get
to
the
try
dash
and-
in.
yeah.
Something to think about though, isn't it? Like you could actually take a whole ST170, which are, say you got a rear-ended one for 300-400 quid. You
Yeah.
could just blast the car apart and throw it all in this. And the car, although, you know, is the same car, it's got a new age underneath and a new age engine that's going to start every time, and it's going to have the newer dash and stuff.
Knowing, exactly that.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're going to turn the key and it will
And
start.
it will actually start. That takes me on to, will it ever be back on the road? Someone's asked.
Well, actually,
SP00_. Reality is yeah. And someone else asked, is it going to be daily driven? No, it's not going to be daily driven.
definitely
Unfortunately. It's a prancing show moment. That's all this is. Just to show skill and reminiscent of an era that's dead. This should be a show car. You should be showing it off at shows, not necessarily driving it to the shops every day. But I do want to do that at some point. Park it outside Tesco's for a laugh. We'll see how that goes down. And just leave like a hidden camera somewhere and people are like, what the bloody hell is this thing? The Fiesta, ever thought about running neons on this?
well,
Yeah!
big hit.
I've already got neons sat at home.
And it's already got the clips on there.
It's got the clips ready to go. It actually originally had tubes. That's
right.
how old school this, modification wise is. It had the actual, I'm assuming, glass tube neons on this car. So going down the neon route again, but just with LEDs and colour changing and to the music and stuff would be quite cool. Very nostalgic again. Thought it would be quite a good laugh. I could see that happening.
There's one from George. It says, we ever plan on hosting a big car meet?
Yeah, I think I want to do one this year, if not going on to next year, planning and stuff and getting a venue and that. But remember, we do have the Isle of Wight Ford takeover. And if you're into your Fords yet, come down definitely. If you're not into your Fords yet, come down anyway. I think it's going to be so big and so vast that you're going to have, such a variety. American RSs, STs, Fiestas, this will be there. And you're going to be there as well with a rotisserie and everything, with a half and half sandblasted car, which should be pretty sick, if I'm honest. That's gonna look
Make
so
sure you
cool.
come and look.
You need to come down.
I'll
leave.
Stand?
Trade stand, yeah, I'll be trading there.
Trade
You'll
stand.
be trading there, so
Definitely.
FYD will be available, and MJG grits will be there as well.
I've got nothing to trade.
But you can show off what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see this in person as well. I think we might give it a bath before that, or it will. The outside will change somehow before that.
Definitely.
But I'll leave all of the social media links. You can buy tickets and everything. I'll leave it out on the screen now, just so you guys know in advance. I used to put in all speakers back in the back. Yeah, I want to put a big sound system in it, neon, strobe lighting. Again, nostalgic of the era. I want it to be period correct. Although LEDs are, what we're going to use, it needs to be in the right way, like dance music-y sort of style. Also, will you ever put a rap on it, like a JMFYD inspired one? Rapping is a very new age thing, I think.
Yes.
So whether we wrap this or go original paint but in a different sort of colour, colour being, I still want to keep it red. I think red is...
We've had a little chat about...
Yeah, we've chatted about it.
Over the time of what we're going to do. Again, this is a bit like the engine. I say something, he says something, then I say something else.
I'm like,
it's still quite undecided.
Yeah. I think it needs to stay red in some way. We'll see. We'll see.
I think so.
Multicoloured would be quite nice though, like flip paint. Flip paint would be on another level. Because that was the thing at the time, wasn't it? It was the thing.
It was.
It was.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have said plain colours, baby blue.
Yeah. Because that was
red,
that
yellow.
was the thing. Yeah.
But then that was
a plain colour thing.
Shout out to Shane, who keeps inquiring about his saxo. His is bright yellow.
Yeah.
Bright yellow saxo.
We need to get that on the channel actually. That needs to happen.
Shane, we're coming for you.
I remember seeing that when I was a kid. That's
right.
And I was like, oh my god, it's got like stuff and devil horns on the back.
And that is tucked away in a garage, all nice. It needs a polish. That's all it needs.
Really?
Yeah. We
need to get that out. We need to go and visit it and get it out.
Finn Barnes, bit of a silly question.
Here we go.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
It says instead of 4 exhausts at the back, have 2 side exit exhausts.
Oh, see, I want to keep the quad bazookas that you can put your foot through.
I think
because it's again period correct. Rage cans were a thing at the time, and to have 4 of them on a 1.6 is just I do
agree. Side exit would be pretty cool.
It would be good,
but we don't want to change
the design of the side skirt and the design of the
what Foxy done originally. We still want to keep that afloat.
Yeah. And I think the exhausts at the back just say a lot about that era of stupidity with the exhausts and stuff.
And with the exhausts where they are, it's ideal to put it on the ramp.
And that
because the jack fits nicely in between all 4 of them. Miller Corner, any plans on interior monitors, PlayStation subs?
Yeah.
Which he's answered.
Yeah, I think TVs and stuff need to go in here. I think, tweeters, subs, all that sort of thing need to go in it. Nice boot build. Depending on, what's going on at the time, how far we go with, the actual build of the inside. I still want to make it really cool, but again, reminiscing of this time in modifying cars stuff, which no one is tapping into. That's the big thing, keeping that alive. That whatever people were doing inside their cars at the time, keeping that alive as well. Maybe putting a TV in the steering wheel and pimp my ride style.
What we need to do at Ford Takeover, we need to dump that in the middle of a load of brand new RSs.
Yeah, just think of that. It'd be so funny.
You go along with the camera and go, oh my god,
what is that?
Look at that.
What is this thing right here?
From the YouTube, a few people mentioned the Trials bike. It is mine.
Yeah. Looking in the background of the videos to scope out what's in it.
I tend to ride it whenever I've got 5 minutes. As you imagine, it's really dusty.
Yeah.
I will get him on it.
I do actually have a bike license as well.
I will get him on it.
So that could be a video. If you guys want to see that, leave a comment below. I would absolutely love to.
We'll get him on the Trials bike.
I'd love to have a go. I think I'd like to have a go. Flip it over straight away.
I'm not very good on it, but I bought it to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
When I got 5 minutes, as you can imagine, it keeps getting taken up by
and my stupidity. Anyway.
So the length, the timescale of the job, like I said, it's not going to be a 2 minute, oh yeah, we've done it. I do work quite quick, as you've
you
seen,
are
and
unbelievably fast at what you do.
I work a full-time job and I run my own business, and
we're still doing this.
And we've squeezed 5 minutes. It's not that late. To be fair. As far as lateness goes, I've done many a late night in here, and I'm dedicated to giving it a try and giving it a go and pushing it forward.
Yeah.
So be patient. And it will come.
And another thing I have to touch on is I am absolutely no way inclined about doing anything like this we didn't take this on, or I didn't take this on with the intention of me doing it on a driveway. There is no way you'd be able to do this on a driveway.
Definitely not.
With the tools, with the man-hours, with the knowledge. And a lot of people were calling me out, especially saying I wasn't doing anything. And that's fine. I completely agree that some of the stuff that is going on this car, I cannot do. And there's a lot of people out there that have never even lowered a car, put wheels on it, anything. And although I've done all that, I've done lowering, I've done bagging and stuff, I've never done engine stuff at all. I've put exhaust on and an air filter. I have never welded a car in my life. But this is the idea. I took this on with the idea that I could learn, maybe not, on camera, welding a whole car together, but the idea being that I was willing to take it on. And I think a lot of people are scared of that.
Definitely.
They're scared that that's going to be the reality of what you might have to do, what you might have to get to a point where you're welding cars up and stuff. You have to have the knowledge and the experience, before you do that. And I don't have that, so this is the car I'm learning.
That's right. Think of what you've learned already.
Exactly.
Spraying?
Yeah, spraying. So I've never sprayed out of a gun, ever, in my life. And I've done it, and I got a grasp of it, I got, to terms with it. Okay, we didn't, explain on the videos, especially that, I said, oh yeah, it's the first time I've ever done it, but that's as far as it went. I wanted to sit and actually go through it, and, so the next time I grab a gun, I'll know what's going on. Right. And the welding, I'm so, intrigued with the welds and stuff, that what you see is the glossed over part of what we're actually talking about, the way you're cutting stuff out. And it's the knowledge that I want to take away for the next, maybe doing the, various panels, whatever, so I can maybe have a go at some point, whether it's on camera, maybe it's not. It's the knowledge that I don't have in this sector. Yeah, I've bagged cars and I've done this and I've cut arches out and stuff, but I haven't welded the underneath of a sill together ever in my life. So what you're seeing on camera is my first opportunity of seeing it as well.
Which I think you've learned quite a lot.
I think, it's something that I want to show you guys, that that the knowledge needs to be there for you to do these things. You can't just be, a handyman at every single thing on a car. But the idea of me, having this and helping especially massively, is because he has the knowledge, he has the tools, he has the everything to go with it to say, what are you doing there? Oh, that's the right way of doing it. Oh, and the speedy processes. If this was on a driveway and I was doing it, the wheels and the axle would have been off by now. That's as far as we'd have gone.
That's right.
And, as a team, I think it works, in that sense. Because you're a professional and I'm just an idiot with a camera.
I'm not.
That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it.
Shout out professionals.
Shout out professionals. But yeah, that's the reality.
Definitely.
That is the 100% reality of what's going on. Just learning. It's a learning curve for everyone.
That's right. No time length.
No time length.
We'll go to shows.
Yeah.
It's
going to happen.
It's going to go to Takeover anyway.
Yeah,
I think that is
Takeover,
probably
definitely.
the first place it'll go.
Yeah, that will be the first show. Definitely, we'll be going to.
I think we've hit all the questions.
I think that's it. If you did like the video, thumbs up. Instagram here for the legend that is Martin. A lot more content to come with this car. There is so much more we need to do. I want to sort of show off, especially with the car. The next chapters are pretty crazy because it's going to be the outside, the engine, the inside, all that sort of stuff. So
definitely.
The underneath needed to be the first port of call.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to do loads of stuff to the outside and then the underneath be rotten
and
go through.
That is the way you should do it.
Yeah, I think that's the way you should do it.
There's no point.
I agree with that.
There's no point in polishing it, making it look beautiful, doing all the filler work.
Underneath.
You put it for an MOT and it doesn't get nowhere.
Yeah. Leave a comment below if you want to see Lambo doors on it, because I do. Now, it's something we spoke about. I want to put Lambo doors on it, or suicide doors would be harder.
I do agree with the Lambo doors. I just don't agree with the
work that's going to be put into doing it, because we'd have to cut most of the car apart, I think, to get them on.
Front wing off.
Yeah.
It is doable.
Yeah.
It is doable.
But if you have Lambo doors, hinges, let me know. I want to buy them and then see how this goes.
What he means is give them to me and
then
say,
hope for the best, basically.
Please may you, I'll be T-boy.
Or, yeah, basically I'll be T-boy. Or, if it's a really bad idea, tell me not to in the comment section. Leave me a comment either way.
But, on that note, you got to put the kettle on.
I've got to put the kettle on.
Cheers, guys.